Hello guys, welcome back to another reaction video here on Our Eyes Your Eyes. I'm ready to watch the last episode of Ousama Ranking of Kings. But before starting this video, I just want to remind you to subscribe to the channel, click on the notification bell, leave a like to support me, and anyway, join me because I don't think that this will be the end of the story. I think that it's just the end of the first part of the story, so I think that in the future, even part 2 will come out, so I will be here reacting to all episodes of this great masterpiece. Anyway, in the previous episode we saw that Miranjo right now is going to marry with Daida, but let's see what's going to happen with Oken, for example, and let's see what's going to happen with this demon, if he's still there or not. Are you ready to join me with this? Check it out. Wow, Daida. Whoa! This is a great step. Look. Yes, exactly. We all can forgive him. And Bodji too, so, I mean, if he is going to forgive her for killing his mom, I mean... Oh! I mean, healing with doors! Yes. Let's go ahead. It's time for the second chance. Of course, you can. Daida, what a great development. Yeah. Oh, so he will become the king? Oh! Oh! I think he will accept. Oh! Yeah. No, that's not true. I mean, he needs more time. Kage, I love you. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, together. You're not alone, Bodji. You have a great friend. So... let's do that. And then you have lots of people loving you right now. So... oh, yes. Exactly. You don't need to use the signs anymore. Oh, that's so great. Yeah. Yes! Yes! That's the right thing to do. Uh, so proud of him. Oh! Oh, everybody wants to hug him, but. uh. It's okay. Jorge! I'm so happy for him. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, where do you go, Kage? Huh? No, 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 where are you going now? No, you are essential to Boji. Don't even try. No, 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 that's the opposite. He needs you. No. No, don't leave. Oh no, why he is going? No, 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 this is wrong. Don't say that. No, I don't want that. I mean, no, I think one day he's coming to search for you. Yes, exactly. Where's Kage? Yes. Oh, now he feels that he's lonely as before, because of course. No, no, this is tremendous, okay? Oh, no, no. No, we have to find him back. No, Boji can't go ahead without him. This is... No, no, no. No, 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 no. No, no, no. No, something has to happen now. We can't finish the part one like this, okay? No, Kage, please come back, okay? No. No, look, I don't want this to end like this. Oh, that's Oken. Oh. No, I mean, they are leaving him alone. Oh, Kingbo! No! Kingbo, yeah, he was still alive. I mean, no F way. Here we go, he's back. No, King. Ooh! What the F? I mean, so he could separate the body because of the distance. Whoa! He's still moving, huh? No, but look, I still hope that Kage will be next to him. I mean, it's impossible, okay? No. And this is the first place he met Kage. I don't feel Boji complete. I mean, of course. Yeah, but it's not easy. No, healing. You shouldn't talk to him like this. I mean, that's the problem. Yeah, but if he is not happy, how can he spread the happiness? I mean, he can't force himself to be happy. No, Kage, come back. Come back. You don't even know how much he is missing you. I mean, that's great, but in the meantime, no, come on. That your place is somewhere else, Kage. You know where's your place you belong to. No, that's not true, of course. Come on, Kage. Oh! Ah, that's not that snake, right? Oh, that's not Boji, right? Okay, he's dreaming of him. That means You need to go back. No, Kage, but why are you imposing something like this on yourself? Oh my. Thank you, snakes. Yeah. Oh. Yes, definitely. Yeah. Oh, yes. Oh. Good job healing. Oh, okay. So he will not be the king. Yeah. Maybe die, die. Yeah. Okay. Ooh. Let's stay together. Yes. Yes, that's great. Yeah. Yes. Maybe if they can meet of Despa too, I mean. That's so amazing. Who cares about the throne? I mean, if you have a dear thing or person next to you, that's. Yes. Oh, yes. That was the greatest way to finish this story. Wow, guys. What a great ending for this first part. I think that it was the most coherent way to finish it. As soon as I saw that Boji was becoming the king, I was really happy for him because that's what he really wanted since day one. And the most important thing that he wanted was to be helpful to others or to be recognized by others, to explain other people that even if you're tiny, even if you can't speak, you can't hear, that doesn't mean anything, because if you have your strength inside yourself, that's enough. And it depends also on the type of strength, because Boji has an incredible ability to make other people happy, to protect them as soon as they are in danger, and to be ready to sacrifice himself for them. I think that's a great strength. But as soon as he felt lonely because a part of him was missing, he realized that no matter the throne, no matter his dreams, no matter the Ousama ranking, I mean, no matter the ranking of kings, if you feel not complete, inside yourself, you can't do something in the best way. I think that Bojji, once Kage left, he was feeling like this. He was feeling empty. He was feeling as if something was missing, because throughout all this adventure, Kage was always there for him. And Kage made a promise to him that he would have always been next to him, by his side, no matter what, no matter if he was a king or not. And I think that that's the best promise ever, because Kage has never wanted some privileges. He always wanted to stay next to Bojji, no matter if he became a king or not. But at the same time, Kage always wanted for Bojji the best. So as soon as he saw that he was becoming the king, he was really happy for him, because they were fighting so much to reach that goal, and now that goal was possible. Because everyone was acknowledging him, everyone was ready to announce him as the king, and nothing like this happened so far. So I think that Kage was really proud of him, but he also understood that his presence would have not be accepted over there, because he was not part of the kingdom. And based on what happened in the past, the Kage was not accepted even by the people in general inside of the kingdom. So for him, in his opinion, it was better to detach himself from Bojji and to start his own journey. But as you can see from both sides, there was something missing. So it was not just Bojji missing Kage, but it was especially Kage missing Bojji. And this was really awesome, because you understood that this relationship, that this connection that was created since the beginning was so strong. It was stronger than anything else, that no matter if they were separated, the one that was missing the other one was creating a sort of emptiness inside their own hearts. And this makes you definitely understand the power of friendship, that is going beyond the differences, that is going to create a bond that is definitely difficult to dissolve. I really like even when at the end of the episode, Bojji is honest to himself, and he can't laugh when he really should, because there's something missing. So a king, as Healing is saying, a king should spread happiness to his kingdom. But how can a person be happy if there's something missing? I mean, that should be a fake happiness. And of course, we know that Bojji is so honest to himself, is a kind person, and he doesn't want to harm others. But I think that Bojji is also the person who doesn't want to create an illusion on his kingdom, is a person who really wants to create to his kingdom respect, honesty, and happiness. So as soon as he found out that he couldn't develop these things to his kingdom, he preferred definitely to stay away from it, because it was the most important thing. And it's thanks to Healing that this could have been possible. I think Healing was playing a great role in this story, because she was playing the role of the rude mom in the first episodes. Then she developed her character by understanding that love was more important than impositions and rudeness. So Healing was stepping on a different journey for her, and she realized how much she was caring about Bojji, how she really wanted to protect him, and how she really wanted for him to be himself. So at the end of the episode, we understand that she's ready to get rid of him. I mean, she's ready to separate from him, because she knows that that is not the right place for Bojji right now. That is a place in which he is feeling not complete, because he's missing something. And he can't spread happiness until he will feel complete again. That's not his kingdom. I mean, that's not where he belongs to. Now Bojji doesn't have to change the mind of other people. Bojji has to start everything from zero. And he has to start a place, he has to start a kingdom where he is already the creator, and all the other people will join him because he will be accepted from day one. And it's not a process in which he has to be accepted because of what happened in the past. I mean, even if his father was starting his own kingdom because of his strength, because of his principles, and because he was followed by people, because he was accepted since day one. So that's the way in which Bojji has to start his own adventure. He has to start his own kingdom. And by starting everything from zero, he will be sure that the people that are part of his kingdom chose him from day one. So I think that this was really fair, and I think that this is pretty coherent. And then when he's meeting with the Kage, and we understand that this Kage, no matter if it's a shadow, no matter if it's a darkness, as much as I was telling you many times, in darkness you can find the light. As soon as you are surrounded by darkness, you are ready to think, you are ready to understand what's missing in your life, you are ready to get in touch with answers. So that's why I think that darkness is also hope, it's also light. Because as soon as you can't see anything surrounding you, you're focusing on your thoughts, you're focusing on what you really are. And that's what happened with the Daida too. It was thanks to darkness that Daida could develop his thoughts, he could regain the kindness and the maturity to start everything from zero once again. He was able also to find a wife who's going to have a second chance and who's going to help others. That is totally the opposite from what she was doing before. And it's a great step forward because from now on, we are sure that Miranjo is going to start a new chapter of her life, especially after she has the approvals from her mom and Bojji's mom, and even King Bosse. So she has to step ahead. She has to leave these souls behind because they are part of the past. And she can't be stuck to the past forever. She has to project the present time in order to create a great future. And this is a way to say goodbye to the past and to move forward. So I think that I approve even what Miranjo is doing. I approve what Daida is doing too. Because if you keep being stuck into the past, you're not able to create any future. So even when the Daida was saying that I forgive you, I mean, I wanted to end this chapter and start a new one, that's pretty mature. And Daida was reaching this point because of darkness, because he was surrounding by this pitch black setting in which nothing else was more important than his thoughts. And that's why I think that that was the best ending for this part one, because Daida definitely had the chance to get rid of the past, get rid of everything that happened in the past, the revengeful thoughts, this way to repay everything that was happening, the anger that he could have towards his dad, but even Miranjo. He was ready to clean his consciousness from the mistakes he made, to clean the consciousness of Miranjo for all the mistakes she made, and to start all over again, because it's never too late to start all over again. It depends if you want it or not. And in the case of Daida, he proved us that he's ready. And I think that that was really awesome. So Daida, by becoming the king, has now the chance to be accepted once again and to start his kingdom, because everyone was agreeing with him to become the king. And that's why that's not Bojji's place. That's not something good. I think both Daida and Bojji deserve to be kings, because now they have understood so many things, and it's fair that both of them can have the chance to create a better world. And nor Boggi nor Daida deserve to be under one of them. I mean, I think both of them need the same level because they are on the same level. And that's why I agree, definitely agree, that Boggi is creating his own kingdom and he's going to become a great king. Maybe a different king, but a king that can give hope even to the people who don't have hope. That's why his kingdom will be pretty powerful. And that's why I really hope that Despa will be there once again, giving him the chance to be helped in the case he needs. Or I think that he can have a relationship with Despa because Despa was able to create this special bond between him, Kage, and Boggi while they were training together. And I think that it's not being erased so easily. I mean, it's not gone. I really like, of course, the bond between Boggi and Kage. I think healing by saying that Kage is the sun in Boggi's life, that's true, because it's a thanks to Kage that Boggi reached this level. So it was really mean to say, okay, now I reached this level, bye-bye Kage, you were useful to me and that's it. No, as you can see, Boggi doesn't forget. And this is so amazing. I think that it's another great quality for him to create, to establish his own kingdom and to spread these great values throughout it. I definitely think that this was the best ending. Thank you, Bebin, because it's a thanks to him and thanks to the snakes that Kage could rejoin Boggi and Boggi could come and find Kage once again. That was really great. And you need to understand another thing. Boggi doesn't need a great castle. Boggi doesn't need all these luxury places. Boggi is different, so even his kingdom will be different. He needs just simple places, a simple setting, but with great morals, with great values, and that's why his kingdom will be definitely particular, but it's not to be underestimated. I absolutely can't wait to see how he will grow, and maybe in part 2 we will find an adult Boggi and we will already see his kingdom being established and Kage standing on his side as much as Daida will grow. We all know that this story is not finished. I mean, there's still that sort of god, do you remember, that has to be defeated. We still have to understand what's happening to Oken, because we see that Oken now is separated. I mean, his body is separated from his head thanks to King Bo that he came back. I mean, suddenly out of nowhere he came back. And we needed to see if Oken one day will come back. We all know that it's happening, but we don't know how. So we needed to wait for part 2. In order to discover these and many other things, to discover these aliens between brothers that will happen for sure in order to defeat this god, this enemy that is approaching them sooner or later. We have so many things to watch. I'm happy. I mean, I'm sad because it's finishing, but at the same time I know that something else is happening really soon, or maybe later in the future, because the manga is still going on and we need the time to create the material for season 2. But this makes me understand that sooner or later we will be able to hear Ousama ranking once again, and I can't wait for that, sincerely. It was a great journey, and this story, by being so deep, it's helping us to understand that sometimes we are aiming for richness, we are aiming for a luxury palace, or we are aiming to become the king who is creating a sort of a hierarchy in which the king is always on top and the people are always under him. But with this story, we understand that we can be great even by being on the same level. Boggi is a great example for this, and also Boggi is a different main character that we are usually encountering, so it was really amazing. I really like Boggi. I think he's a great inspiration for all of us, and we understand more than ever that even if we have a disability, or even if we are lacking of something, that doesn't mean anything. We will always find someone who is standing by our side, who is appreciating us for what we are. And this is the best message that the author wants to convey, in my opinion. Okay, guys, I am so happy to finish this story like this. Thank you so much for the support, and see you in the future with Ousama ranking part 2, because I know, I can feel that it's coming. So stay tuned and keep on watching, and Boggi, let's meet again. Thank you so much for the support. Bye guys, see you in the next adventure, see you in the next video.